Mian Nawaz Sharif and Altaf Hussain. Salim Safi writes that in Awabinau area was known for his bad language all over the area. He used to abuse his servants' mother and sister. Even when ordering water and tea, he considered it necessary to mix abuse. Poor employees endured all this out of compulsion, but one day his patience ran out, and when Nawab Sahib abused him, the employee said Bismillah Tawakkal Talala, and then addressed Nawab Sahib and started abusing his mother and sister. His heart was full for many months, so he gave as many abuses in one breath as he remembered. After this, the narrator is silent about the reaction of Nawab Sahib and what he did to the employee. People ask me how me and Nawaz Sharif suddenly became so revolutionary, then I tell them this joke. I give them the same answer that necessity does the work of courage. Mian Sahib also relied like Nawab Sahib's employee and vented his anger, but now the time to come will tell what the other side does to him. How much perseverance does Mian Sahib himself show and how much his workers and people support him. As far as Maulana Fazlur Rahman is concerned, he has been relying on abusive language since the election. Similarly, Baloch and Takatun nationalists have been retaliating from day one. The leadership of PPP and ANP is still tolerating, but they have also relied on it. However, they have not yet started retaliating against Nawab Sahib. They are both venting their anger on Nawab Sahib's scalp. In his address to the PP-led APC, the way Nawaz Sharif vented his anger, the immediate reaction was that efforts were made to make him Altaf Hussain. So, it is important to analyze whether Nawaz Sharif can be made Altaf Hussain or not. On closer inspection, there are three things in common between Altaf Hussain and Nawaz Sharif. The first is that their politics grew under the shadow of General Zia-ul-Haq. The second commonality is that both have been instrumental in the ruling circles for some time, but then a time came when they started challenging them. And the third common denominator is that Altaf Hussain also started the war by making London the center, while Mian Nawaz Sharif also made London the front. But despite these three common values, I think it is wise to combine the two. Nor can Nawaz Sharif suffer the same fate as Altaf Hussain, because in some other respects the two have nothing in common. The biggest and fundamental difference between the two is that Altaf Hussain was only an Urdu speaker and a leader of two cities, while Mian Nawaz Sharif is a national leader from Punjab. And this is a big difference in a country like Pakistan. Making a Punjab leader a traitor or hanging is not at all as easy as it is for political leaders belonging to small nationalities or small provinces. The second main difference is that Altaf Hussain has never been the chief minister of a province, while Nawaz Sharif has been the prime minister 3 times. Neither were Altaf Hussain's children present in Pakistan to advance his politics or take revenge, nor was a brother like Shahbaz Sharif in the field. The fifth fundamental difference is that Altaf Hussain's politics was full of violence, while Nawaz Sharif and his associates have no record of violent politics. The sixth difference is that Altaf Hussain and his associates had links with foreign powers, but Nawaz Sharif has no such record. In the beginning, he was called Made in Pakistan by the ruling circles of Pakistan. The seventh difference is that Altaf Hussain did not have a card of oppression, while his tone became very rebellious, while Mian Nawaz Sharif and his party are presenting their case instead of abusing, and they too by being oppressed. Altaf Hussain's fate also happened because his own comrades were also displeased with his behavior, but those who are standing with Nawaz Sharif at the moment, their own political survival is also linked to Nawaz Sharif's survival. Altaf Hussain had isolated himself, or the party was separated from him, but Nawaz Sharif and the party are in the same boat. If Altaf Hussain had not been left alone, and if the entire leadership of his party had been wrapped up with him, then it would not have been possible to target him like this, but the leadership of Nawaz Sharif's party has also been linked to him. The sedition case was registered not only against him but also against the entire leadership of the party. Another fundamental difference is that when Altaf Hussain was doing what he was doing, and in response to which what was happening to him, there was no party in the rest of the country to speak out in his favor. But with Nawaz Sharif, all the other parties in the country, except the PTI and the MQM, are standing. If an attempt is made to make him Altaf Hussain, then from Maulana Fazlur Rahman to Bilawal Bhutto Zadari, from Asfan Diyar Wali Khan to Mahmood Khan Achakzai, and from Dr. Malik to Sardar Akhtar Mengal, voices will be raised in his favor. Dear friends, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe now and share with your friends for more interesting stories and articles. Thank you.